This man is the powerhouse of the Hart family.
The following is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Hart Foundation from Reno, Nevada. Weighing in at 281 pounds, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
The Anvil said tonight he will arrive hungry and leave no man untested.
What does that actually mean?
Trust me, if you have to ask, you don't deserve to know.
You know, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, guys, held the national shot put record. He spent some time in pro football and indeed can throw anybody around.
One of the most intimidating superstars you'll find.
Gentlemen, the final grain of sand in the hourglass has fallen. There are only two things left for the competition to do tonight: fall and pray.
The cage is secure, the bell is rung, and these two are about to prove who the better superstar is.
Some of the most heated rivalries in our history have been resolved in the cage. There are no shortcuts inside that steel structure, so you have to give everything you've got in a cage match, because your opponent certainly is.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Vicious right forearm.
Saw that one coming, took advantage. Blackjack.
Landing face first.
Measured elbow drop, driven down.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. It's not embarrassed.
Furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes.
Lands a knee. Kross trying to get into his opponent's head.
Thinks he has it. He forces a break before the count of two.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. As we can see, the cage cuts off any easy routes of escape. What's your best strategy for dealing with that?
Stand your ground and throw your best shot. The cage is designed to test you as a fighter, and the results are pass-fail only.
He takes a painful fall from the cage.
Sometimes opportunities can backfire like that.
Big boot. He's getting a little battered now.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye.
And looking for a back suplex.
Very nice. Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack.
Nice scoop slam.
He's making his way up the side of the cage.
The sprint up the cage is on. Time to start dreaming, no!
Clothesline, so effective.
Incoming. Big time power.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage.
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment? Pulls the leg. Boom!
And he has an answer for Neidhart. Karrion Kross
with the Doomsday Saito.
Neidhart retaliates.
Oh, what a right hook. Hook of the elbow finds the mark.
Kross is now being sized up.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Tremendous power. And nice power slam. Will that stop Kross?
He kicked out at two.
The sands of the hourglass were dwindling for Kross, and he was able to flip it.
That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking about plan B at this point.
Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Here he goes, moving up the cage wall. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
He just has to swing that leg over. Fortitude being tested with every step. Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
He's reached the pinnacle of his climb here. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
Fought so hard to be in this position.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't.
Oh, down he goes.
Oh my gosh, he hit hard.
And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
This is the moment for him. This is how winners are made.
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
And a tussle on the side of the cage now between these two competitors.
Face first. Heading up and maybe heading out.
Oh, no. He comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
And now he's starting to make his way up the cage. He's working towards making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Heck of a view from up there, but he'll enjoy a view from the floor even more. Face first into the cage.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Oh, that was a devastating fall. Trying to escape the cage. Nasty impact.
And he hits the mat with a thud.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Making the climb up the cage. Here he goes. He's made it to the top, but can he finish? He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Oh, it's not safe being up there.
careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
Able to catch him.
What's he gonna do now? Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way. Making the big climb towards victory.
And now he's at an impasse at the top of... Off the steel, all the way up. Somebody stop it now!
Good God, he's just been thrown off the top of the cage. Call the paramedics, this one is just about over. The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
I don't think anybody will question the toughness on display here tonight.
Takes a lot of guts to even set foot in the cage, but to win is even more impressive.
After that win, this superstar stock is rising, and they are dancing.